with Manjula Gannile will open the bowling with a bit of left arm swing. He will take the ball away from the left hander and brings it back in to Sarangan. Bit of batting to come. Shanmugathan is there. There is Santosh. Gajan is a good batter. They have some batting depth in their team. Viskant can hit the ball too. Manjula Gannile has 47 wickets to his name. Led his team to the champions of the the Mercantile Division C sector. Unbeaten side, I must tell. No, they got beaten, but in the end, they managed to clinch it from TJ's hands. Good bit of slow medium from Manjula. Most of the matches in Division C was played in Katana and Katunayaka. So, a bit of different conditions here. And a format as well, T20. They have good batters. Cuts straight to, that is Hasaranga. And this is a good start from DPMC, I must tell, because the early stages, they're keeping things very tight, not allowing Dikwella to go bang bang in the first over. But now he might try to get some boundaries with the pace of Manjula, but it's not going to be easy with Gannile slowing things up, and a bit of swing for him, and pitch will not come onto the bat. So Dikwella should be careful to go with his usual Dikwella style, but he will definitely do his Dikwella things. Let's see. That was I was thinking. The ball is not coming into the bat. It's not easy for Dikwella, because Dikwella is normally a player who likes the pace, and he needs pace to work with. But DPMC are not giving that. So it's a bit of a problem for Niroshan. Anyway, he has got off a strike. It's another. That was a definitely a suicidal run, but managed to got home, but direct hit would have got the end of Dikwella. Let's see. That was very close. Yet so far. And Gannile will do the bowling. Considered 3 runs, and that was a short delivery. But the fielder is well placed. And just a single there. Another decent over, I must say. Just a 4 runs with the T20 format. 6 runs only in 2 overs is a very good start for DPMC. They are on top in this encounter. That slowed things up again. End of another good over. Just 4 from it. And 6 runs of the first 2 overs. DPMC bowled well. BBK 6 for none after 2. It will be Nirmala Ratnayaka. Tharindu Nirmala rather. Dikwala goes up and over. A bit of slowness in the outfield, but somehow managed to get that away to the boundary. That was the first boundary of BBK partnership, and that was very, very welcome. Near Tharindu Nirmal. That was turning and bouncing. Tharindu Nirmala has bowled that really well. Decent start. Got a boundary of the over. That was almost carried to the short third man. But lucky for Dikwala. Dikwala is living dangerous. That should have carried. And a bit of sunshine coming into the grounds after a little bit of cloud covering in the morning. 2 games today. We have Haley's taking on Melbourne Biscuits in the second game today. Melbourne coming in with a win. Sarangan sweeps that away, and that is a good bit of fielding. But Dikwala tries to come for the third, but the fielder was very good. Just got 2 runs with that sweep shot of the bat of Sridharan Sarangan. He's a good batsman. Managed to keep that for 2. 12 of the third over. This has been the expensive over. 6 out of 4 balls. He's trying to keep it tight as possible. Beautiful delivery. Quick turn for Tharindu Nirmal. He's firing the ball, but with the grip and a lot of revolutions to the delivery that he puts in. You can see the turn. This time goes out of the park, I guess, and into the ropes for 6. What a wonderful hit from Sarangan there. Got that calculated risk and straight away puts that off-spin delivery to the cleaners. Very well played over the boundary. That would break some shackles of BBK's batting. $19 for none after 3 overs. Decent start for both the teams. Let's see what Manjula can do. Pulls it straight to the man there, and no runs taken. $19 of the first 3 overs in the air and over the top. This time it is into the boundary. Dikwala does his things, somehow manages to get another boundary. The both batsmen are now into the double figures, with Dikwala getting his second boundary. quite an edge, but clearing the man, healthy edge. Sembakutike couldn't drag it from the boundary. Score moves to 23 with that boundary. And that is clobbered away and collects another boundary, third boundary for Niroshan Dikwala. He's doing his thing. 16 of the first 12 balls. Now the start have been going well for BBK after being bogged down in the first 2 overs. Dragged it and into the gap with a good connection. Gets it away to the boundary. Good batting. 2 boundaries in this second and third balls will put the pressure right into Manjula. It is second over. And he tries to go out of the off stump, but Dikwala asking the wide from the umpire. Umpire says it's all okay. He's not happy with that. He'll surely go after this power play overs. 27 of 3.4. Decent start. In the air. And into the boundary again. Dikwala is living dangerously, but lucky as well. Getting away his runs. 20 of the first 14 balls. And Gunnile is a bit unlucky, but he has placed the field in that way, up in the circle. So, no harm done for Dikwala, and he collects his 4th boundary. 3 boundaries in the over. This time he collects less pace in the ball. So, 4 overs completed. It is 32 without a wicket. It's going to be a bit of candy stuff from Asita Vaninayaka to another boy from Candy. One from Trinity College, one from St. Anthony's. Vaninayaka comes in. In the air, this might be taken. Very well done. First ball has got the wicket of the high riding batter Niroshan Dikwala as to go with a leading edge, tried to go inside out. This time he was not lucky enough. In the air, and the fielder manages to come across, get across rather, and collect that catch. Dikwala gave that impetus for the innings, but has to depart. 21 of his 15 balls. And the new batsman is joining in. Will be Sarujan Shanmuganathan, the left-hander. Replaces another left-hander. So this is a timely change from the captain Gunnile to bring in Vaninayaka, and Vaninayaka straight away rewards with the wicket. Looks like it's a bit of turn in the pitch. Sarujan, T20 stats, highest of 56. Facing is on St. Benedict's College. Captain under 19. player to watch out in the future. One Ninaga bowls it a bit wide of the off stump and takes it away with the turn. Not easy for the batters to go after or play across the line. Look at that. Top stuff from One Ninaga, keeping things tight in this over. First 3 balls, wicket and 2 dot balls. Has been very good. I told you it's not easy to go cross the line. And it's not easy to get away with Asita Vanninayaka as he collects his second wicket with another prize wicket of Sarujan Sanmuganathan has been dismissed. And BBK, after a decent start, are falling apart with 2 big wickets. And that is a very quick. That was the wicket. I think it's not good to go across the line with the ball turning. And easy catch from Tarindo. And here comes the new batter. It seems like it's Santosh Gunatilaka. He will be joined with Sarangan. What an over! 2 wickets with few dot balls. Santosh has got into the middle. A picture of him in the other 19 days for sure. Tries to go with a blooming drive. No connection whatsoever. This is how the T20 game goes. You might end up in the losing side with only 1 over being batting so well. 2 wickets in a single over has got into trouble. 32 for 2 with a maiden wicket, double wicket maiden, as we say. As it will be a bit of a change in the commentary. Ricky Sims will take you to the 10th over.
So 32 for 2 after 5 overs. They have lost 2 key wickets. That of Niroshan Dikwal, who was looking dangerous, lived dangerously, and was out. And Shanmuganathan, without scoring, that was another big wicket. 2 left-handers, one international player, one the former Sri Lanka 119 captain. They needed something bigger from them. But David Pieris Motor Company, after winning the toss and electing to field first, have done really well to pick up those 2 wickets. That's a boundary though. Welcome boundary for them, just to get that momentum back. So Sridharan Sarangan is the batter out there with Santosh Gunatilaka. These two have to drive a partnership the other day. 2 different games we could call it. In the first one, Fair First Insurance got 168 and Haley's were bundled out for 99. It was a big win for Fair First Insurance, same surface. But in the second game, CDB went on to get to 203, and that score was chased down by Melbourne in 19.1 overs. They got that target, so it was 4. You cannot say the wicket was that bad or it's going to turn. Once the batter is set, there is Najee Lakshan in that game. And Kavi Shanjula. Oh, that's out. Chase it. That should have been taken. Santosh Gunatilaka going for the pull. That was here. He's a very good young talent. Tarindu Nirmala, Jeevaka. Captain Vijayakanth Vyaskant. First BBK, Niroshan Dikpal, Sharugan Shamuganathan, Sridharan Sarangan, Krishna Shiram, Ananthan Gajan, Santosh Gunatilaka, Nathan Dilakshan, Ranjit Kumar Newton, Thisan Vitushan, and Mahendran Kavilan making up the 11 today for BBK. All important game. This is the first match for both teams in this T20 tournament, the MCA Premier T20 tournament. So far, Maliban have chalked up one win. Fairfirst have chalked up one win. So this is a big game because both the teams, then they will have to play the bigger teams in the coming days. So win here will give them a load of confidence. Anybody can win on the day. Experience now. Comes down the track and launches that straight over the bowler's head for 6. That was a good shot. Using his feet. A little bit of width flight given by one Ninayaka. And Santosh Gunatilaka. Now that's the way to go. Play straight down the ground. If you have the power, you have the reach. We saw the other day Vishen Halabage and Avishka Fernando hitting a lot of sixers down the ground straight. That was a very good hit into the side screen. Bang. And where's the ball gone to? We take a look at that one again. Searching for the ball. Where did the ball disappear to? There it comes out. There you go, Santosh Gunatilaka coming down the track. Launching it high into the... Oh, the ball was stuck in there, isn't it? It didn't come down. Damaged the side screen. Santosh Gunatilaka will have to pay for that. You don't see that often. Such powerfully struck. Hard, committed. Oh, just bowling some left arm cutters. We could see it generally has a bit of a longer run up, but just shortening his run up and trying to bowl in the right areas. Just trying to make use of the surface. Good thinking. Squeezes it on the offside. They won't mind the ones, DPMC. As long as they can contain the boundaries. The quickest delivery. Trying to play the big one. Santosh Gunatilaka doesn't get hold of it. 13 of 12. He's going to just overrun a ball. He'll be looking to up the tempo. Both these players just overrun a ball. Probably they'll need much more now as they're settled in. Takes it on the full. Low full toss, not easy to hit. That can be a difficult ball to get away if you get it right. The high full toss much easier, but the low full tosses, you cannot get under it. Over pitch delivery is much easier to hit than a low full toss. So just a single, 3 runs off it. Excellent bowling by Agile. Pinch in another one. Sarangan. Will he come back for 2? Is he going to run hard? Yes, he will. So 63 for 2 into the 10th over. Difficult to play the horizontal bat shots. The ball really not coming on to the bat. This is good bowling by DPMC. Lakshan De Silva just holding it up. He's into his 3rd over. Goes for the paddle sweep. Oh, he reacted well. Got there, did all the hard work and just could not hold on. Soon as he saw the batter trying to pay the paddle sweep, the slip fielder went across. He'll be very disappointed. I think that's a Sembakutti. Look at that. Should have taken it. Should have taken it. Did all the hard work. It was not difficult a chance after he got into position, but could not hold on. In the process, while we're looking at the replay, they picked up another single.
Dark clouds hovering around again. Santosh Gunatilaka Rana is on 18. Drives straight to the man. Tarindu. End of the over. It will be 78 for 2. With this depth overs coming up, he will be very handy. Put on a bit after the Division C tournament. He was a bit tiny than that. Got a bit of weight in his body. Hasaranga. Shihan Hasaranga it is. Big name that is Wanindu Hasaranga. Today, Sri Lanka women's will take on Australia women's today. It's going to be a day-nighter. Lost the match against India. It will be very important game for both the teams. We are at MCA grounds. Let's hope that the rain will keep away from the action. Hasaranga comes in. That is a maximum hit into the trees down there. And that is a sixer. This guy Sarangan surely has some talent. Coming from Jaffna to Colombo. Short, tiny lad, but backs a punch. He's into the 40s, mind you. Score moves up to 84. First ball, Hasaranga. Good morning to him. Flicks it nicely. One Ninayaka there. Collects. Excellent hit that was. Clear. Timing. Got a good meat of the bat. Look at that. Nice. You can see how he connects it. How controlled was that shot. Santosh Gunatilaka will be on strike now. And he goes downtown. Goes into the side nets and the ball will have to be collected. Hasaranga runs in 3 balls, has given away 2 sixes. That was a short arm jab from Gunatilaka. He's second 6. Oh, luckily the ball got into ground. The ball is back. And the umpires have given the ball to Hasaranga. 2 sixes, run rate is creeping up. This is excellent from BBK. Tries to go and Krishal Sanjola rather missed it. And 1 run collected. 14 of the over already. We can see some dark clouds and a little bit of wide down the leg side. This is a poor over from this guy, Hasaranga. Proving to be very expensive. Look at that. Wide and wide. You can see the clouds. Not looking good for the afternoon game as well. Definitely, sun has been gone to a break. That is surely very close. Umpire says down the leg side. This could be a very good replay to go and have a look. I thought that was straight. That was clearly going down the leg side. Very good decision. And another single down to the long off region. 15 of that over. 12 overs completed. 95 for 2. Looks like it's Elaboduge to continue. 15 of the last over. Santosh goes down the ground, but the ball stopped a bit. Collects a single, and he moves to 26 with that single. With Sarangan on 42. But it's very unfortunate that the dark clouds are coming. Doesn't seem good news. The ground staff are nearing the covers. Gets another single. This is great stuff from BBK. After 2 over 6 runs, now slashed straight to 1 Ninayaka. He collects it easily. Good run rate. You can see the projected score. It's almost 8 runs per over. Cuts straight to 1 Ninayaka with the 1 bounce. And BBK has moved to 99. This has been a good over, decent up to now. 4 balls, 4 runs only. Santosh manages to collect 1 run. And the scoreboard is up on 100. 100 up for 2 wickets in the 13th over. Very good shot. Straight to Ani Nayak. And end of that over. 13 overs completed. It is 100 for 2. It's going to be Lakshan Silva for his last over. 15 of his 3 overs. That's Gunatilaka. 28 runs of 25 balls. Strike rate of 112. Not bad. And Santosh manages to put into the gap but gets a single only. Buyers looking at the ground staff and the skies. Straight to Lakshan. Good bit of fielding. And a little bit of lightning and thundering. You can hear the noise. It's not good news. Good delivery from Lakshan. Dot ball to continue. Disciplined bowling in the last few overs has kept the run rate in check. Especially Lakshan. They don't have Nirmala Ratnayaka playing today. They don't have the wicket keeper. He's not playing. They have brought in Sanjula as a replacement. Better player. That could be out. Yes. Umpire raised his finger straight away because that was close and that was gone. Sarangan couldn't get that 50. Departs. Look at that. Straight. Gone for all money. And that is the end of Sarangan. And the new batter in the middle will be Vyaskant, the captain, has got the opportunity to come and bat. Getting darker and darker at MCA today. That's Vijayakant Vyaskant. Best of 85 with 250s. Square turn. Vyaskant was bemused. End of the over. 103. Only 3 runs came out that over. 103 for 3 after 14. That's the dugout. And it will be Tharindu Nirmala to continue. Will be the 15th over, mind you. Nirmala Tharindu Nirmala rather. Will ball some off spin to Santosh Gunatilaka. Tries to come down, but straight to the man. That is Tharindu. Tharindu will collect the ball and returns. And the score moves up to 104 with 7.34. The run rate has got down a bit. Surely Vijayakanth has different ideas. He has woke up now, I guess, because the ball was anyways turning. He can't be surprised. Needs to adapt and play according to the pitch. Umpires are looking at the sky and with a bit of thundering happening. My friend commentator Ricky is not happy with the thundering. Gets a single. Four balls. What a hit! What a fabulous hit from Vijayakanth out of nowhere. Got a bit of spin in the pitch, saw it, and decides to go with a slog sweep that got the middle of the bat. Look at that. Good hit. And look at the skies. Kind of dark. Nine of that over. And he tries to go again. But the bowler is under it. And he collects it. End of Vijayakanth. 6 and out. That is 112 for the last of the fourth wicket. New batsman will be, seems like Gajan will come out. And 15 overs completed. 112 for 4 with Ricky Sims will take you through.
So 112 for 4, 15 overs done. It's got very gloomy here. Grey skies above us. There is some rain in the surrounding areas. Still no rain here, though we hope it will clear. There will be no rain and no interruptions in this game. It's a very good contest. Santosh Gunatilaka is still there on 31 of 30. To bowl his final over will be Tharindu Nirmala. Tharinda Nirmala. You can hear some thunder in the background. So 16th over in progress. 1 run off the first ball. It's a Manjula Ganile, the skipper, who is operating into his third over, none for 18. Ananthan is out there. Ananthan Kajan can hit the long ball, no doubt about it. But it will all depend on Santosh Gunatilaka. What they need is Santosh Gunatilaka to bat till the end here. If he can bat these remaining overs, they certainly can get to 150. That's what they will be looking at, BBK. That will be a very good total to defend. They have some quality spinners in their lineup, led by Vyas Kant. So Ganile bowling round the wicket. That's powered away. That's 6. That's a very good shot indeed. Picked up the length early, Santosh Gunatilaka, and using his raw power. This is what he's capable of, because he's tall, he has the height, the ability, no doubt, the talent, no doubt. It's just the execution, concentration, the mindset that's needed. Like I mentioned, if he could stay there for this remaining 5 overs, he will certainly find the boundary, and BBK will end up with a very good score, which they would probably think they could defend. Another one. Difficult, but has he got it? Oh, that's a brilliant catch. Has he got his hands under it? The umpires will be wondering. We'll take a look at that one. Not very clear. I thought he couldn't get there in time. He's claimed the catch, but I thought that probably fell short. We'll take a look at it. What is the umpires going to do? Oh, I think that's grounded, isn't it? They have decided to give it out. Unfortunately, the umpires have to go with the fielder's word. They thought that he took it cleanly. Santosh Gunatilaka will be disappointed. He did the hard work, no doubt about it. He got his fingers under it. The fielder will not know as well. He thought he had his fingers under it, probably just brushing. But this is a crucial breakthrough. This is a big one. They needed Santosh Gunatilaka to bat till the end. He's out for 38. Tharindu Amar Singh, the catcher. He's a brilliant fielder. But a big one here for DPMC. Didn't get hold of that second one. Didn't time it as well. Kind of doubt the effort of Tharindu Amar Singh. He did all the hard work. He would have not known, definitely. The fielder cannot know if that was taken cleanly or not. He was coming for it. He did a brilliant effort. Just probably touching the ground a bit. The umpires thought he claimed the catch. Definitely, he had the right to do so. Did the right thing. They went with the fielder's word. There is no third umpire referrals here. So 2 new batters at the crease for BBK. Pick up another single. After being hit for 6, Manjula Ganile has come back well. 9 runs off that over. 16 have been completed. This is that dismissal coming round the wicket. At the last moment, probably just brushing, but that was a fantastic effort. Brilliant stuff, Amar Singh. 121 for 5 it is, I think, at the end of the 16th over. That's out. Oh, he spilled it. Now that went right through him. He will have a laugh about it, but I'll tell you, he'll be very disappointed. What happened there? Went for the slog, a big top edge. It was in the air for a long while, coming down from those grey skies. Oh, that should have been taken. Should have been taken quite easily. The catcher was Lakshan De Silva. This one is in the air. This is dropped as well. DPMC, they're fielding his ball in a part, and BBK won't mind that. 2 in 2. Again going across the line, looking to target the mid-wicket boundary. Big top edge. Is it something to do with the grey skies? I doubt it. So, the unlucky bowler, Tarindu Nirmala, he should have got 2 wickets in that over. Instead, he doesn't have any. So Ranjit Kumar Newton is the new batter out there who's coming to bat. He's already got a live. Anant and Kajan is at the other end. He's on strike now. That's a big one. That's launched high and handsome. Sailing over long on as it disappeared into the next door garden. We'll have to wait and see. That was a good hit. It was in the slot. But then you had to feel for the bowler. He had the opportunity to pick up the wicket. And now he's gone for 6. This is how cricket goes. 10 of the over so far. It should have been totally opposite. 132 for 5. Still 3 overs to come. There goes another one. And that's over as well. So it's raining sixers here. And that's what we want. It's grey, gloomy above us. But it's sixers that are coming down. Stammer shortish delivery, quicker, fired in. Just a single. This has been a brilliant over so far. How unfortunate can you be? 17 off the over when he should have had 2 wickets in the over. 139 for 5. Tarindu Nirmala has gone for 40 of his 4 overs. What disappointment. He should have bowled those properly to around 25 and had 3 wickets to his name. So we have Shehan Hasaranga who's going to operate now. He's going to bowl the 18th. He'll probably bowl the 18th and the 20th. 8.18 the current run rate. 3 overs to go. They'll be targeting 160. No doubt about it. 160 plus, in fact. At least 170. 10 runs per over will take them to 170. That will be a brilliant score for BBK. Goes for the big one. A bit of swing, late swing. He's been a good bowler. He's been a consistent performer for DPMC. First in the B Division tournament. Oh, very well played. Walking across his stumps, using the pace of the bowler. Fine leg in the circle over his head. This is good cricket. This is what we want to see from these boys from BBK. Certainly have the ability, the talent, but never been able to execute it under pressure. We have seen so many games that BBK should have won, they have lost. Coming so close, but never trying to finish the game off and falling short. Especially with the bat. The bowling has done their job. They have carried BBK in these mercantile tournaments. It's just a lack of experience, but this is what they're capable of. Swings it away again, and that will be 4 more. Just got enough of bat. The pace of the bowler. Couple of boundaries now, consecutive boundaries. He's just dealing with 6s and 4s at the moment, Karjan. He's finding the boundary at will. 2 6s in the last over, 2 4s to start off here. 24 of 9. He's playing a gem of an innings. He needs to carry on, not give his wicket away. Because what he's shown us that he certainly has the power to clear the boundary. And those 6s, the couple of 6s they hit, went a long way. It was not just clearing the ropes. It went a couple of probably 15 meters over the rope. Oh, this time playing a touch too early. Bit of a bottom edge. Does not matter. Gets the strike back to Ranjit Kumar. Already it's a good over. 9 off it. 2 more balls left. Umpire Sanjeeva Fernando out there. Shukri Wahid in charge of this game. Drags it on the onside. That's all Ranjit Kumar has to do. Give the strike back to the more experienced or the better player, we may call it, Karjan. At the moment, definitely. He's the one that's finding the boundary. A bit of thunder in the background, we could call it. Certainly not good news for cricket. The final ball coming up. The final ball of the final ball of the 18th over. Works it away on the onside. That could be 4 more. What an end to the over. 14 of that over. Expensive one for DPMC. Score moves up to 153 after 18 overs. Worked away very well through the onside. So it's been a very good over, that one. 3 boundaries and 2 singles for 14 of it. The last over 17. So the last 2 overs have been productive. 31 runs in the last 2 overs. At one time they were looking at 150, 160. Now it will probably reach 175. So Manjula Ganil has 1 over left. Vaninayaka has 2 overs left. Wonder if he will bowl. It's going to be Elabodage. He's generally the bowler they go to in the death, in the 50 over format. He's been decent, 3 overs for 20. Run through for a quick single. Picked it up early. Straight to the fielder. Good sound of the bat, got good connection. Just did not get the elevation, the distance he was looking for. But that has been a very good innings by Karjan. 29 of just 12 deliveries. He has to depart. They would have wanted him to bat till the 20th over because he would have got them certainly to 175 if he was there. It was in the slot. It was on the leg stump. And he hit it straight to the field. Either side of the field, that would have been 4. Very unfortunately, he has to go. But what a hand. He's really put a BBK in a very strong position. Jivaka Sachin holding on to that catch. It was a good catch, I mind you. It was traveling. They're wondering that Vyas Kant didn't come into bat as yet. Probably they would have wanted him because he can play the big shots rather surprisingly. Ranjit Kumar Newton is out there. Who is it? Who has come in? I think it's Nathan Dilukshan. We'll have to wait and see. Right in the block hole. They'll pick up a single. Every ball needs to be counted for runs. This 19th over. So Edward is out there. Oh, just could not hold on to it. Just could not keep it up. Should have taken that one. Did the hard work. Got his hands under it. But unfortunately, Hasaranga could not hold on. Very well bowled. I think it's Edward Dilukshan who is out there. Edward Nathan Dilukshan who is coming to bat. That's beautifully bowled. Halabadage is generally good in the death overs. Good slow delivery. Very low full toss. Hard to get away. Squeezes it for a single. Excellent over though. He's just given away 4 runs of that 19th over and picked up the prize wicket of Karjan. 19 done, 157 for 6. There you see the scorecard. Sarangan made a good contribution. So did Santosh Gunatilaka and Karjan. So the skipper Ganil will bowl the final over, taking on the responsibility. Wide outside the off stump, called a wide. Umpire Sanjeeva Fernando says wide. Just trying to bowl away from the batter. The thinking was good, not to bowl in the arc, but just too wide. It's not easy to hit those, especially when it's slow. Again a wide. Didn't move across quite a match. Ganil trying to bowl outside the off stump. You could see, yes, clear indication, that blue line there. Is bowling. Stumps have been knocked back, keeping a bit low. Going for the big swing, a wild swing, doesn't make contact. So this is good stuff, I think. The momentum here has been brought back by DPMC in the last 2 overs since that wicket of Karjan. Just 5 runs of that last one, and now 2 wides and a wicket. As long as they don't concede the boundary, they'll be very, very happy. Big swing across the line. Misses it again. Oh, two deliveries that have been missed. So we have a Mahendran Kavilan who is out there. Now these are golden deliveries. Wide, yes, then a wicket, then a dot, then just one by. Still just a 2-3 runs of the over. 3 deliveries to go. They have to look to find the boundary. Try to get to 170. 160 is a good score. But they'll be disappointed with his last few overs. This is in the air. Has he got the distance? He has. So Ranjit Kumar Newton finding the boundary. It was in the slot. And that's the way to go, straight down the ground. That was a good hit. Middled it really well. $166, 2 to go. Very wide, gets away with it. The batter left it alone, thinking it will be called wide, but umpire this time Sanjay Fernando going with the bowler. He's still pointing at that wide line. Yes, it was correctly over that blue line. It can go either way, but gone in favor of the bowler. Final delivery coming up. In the slot again, digs it out on the offside. Will they come back for 2? Should run hard. Turns back. Comes back safely for 2. Looking for the 3rd. Oh, not good by the wicket keeper. I think he's home. I think he's home. He's being given out. Put in the dive in. They've got 2 of the final delivery. 168 is what they've got. Ranjit Kumar Newton remains unbeaten on 15. Yes, he'll be unbeaten on 15. We'll take a look. Underarm throw at the end, going for the overthrow. Yes, he was out. Decent decision. Umpire Shukri wide there. So 168 will be the total. In 20 overs is what the BBK have got. Dickwella made a 21, but Sarangan 45. He was really good. Shamuganathan fell without scoring. Santosh Gunatilaka 38. He played a very good innings until he was going out. Vyaskanta fell early. There you go. Anand Kajan. I thought he was brilliant. He said 29 of 12 was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He's the one that set the tempo. Ranjit Kumar Newton 15 at the end there. And Edward just made 2. Kavilan was run out of the last ball. 11 extras in that innings. Tarinder Nirmal, 1 for 40. He was expensive, but he was very unfortunate. They dropped a couple of chances. Manjula Ganile last over went for a few. 2 for 37. Vani Naik only bowled 2 overs. I'm surprised. 2 for 16. Lakshan De Silva, brilliant. 1 for 18. Akila Elabodagi also 1 for 24. Did a good job. Hasaranga was expensive in his second over. He went for 29 off for 2. So consistent performance with the bat right throughout. 168. Probably the 19th over. They got only 5 runs. They will rue that opportunity. Should have done better. But the wicket of Kajan really didn't help their cause. But still, this is a very good total. But unfortunately, the covers are coming on because there's been a lot of thunder in the around. The umpires have taken the safer precaution and decided to just cover the grounds for now. As you see, black skies, grey skies, nothing blue out there. No sunlight at all. Oh, there's a bit of drizzle. And that is the reason that the covers have come out. So decided to bring the covers on. And That is the normal procedures. Started off well, Dickwell, right at the top of the order, along with his right-handed partner, Sarangan. They started off well. The boundaries were coming. He was lucky, Dickwell, and then he was out in that fashion as well. Some very different shots. You could see the way he bats. Looks to play off the back foot much as possible. A lot flying over that backward point area, but that was a good catch. Running back holds on to it. They lost their first wicket. Shanmugunathan went for the slog sweep straight away, got a top edge. Good catch, running back. That was Tarindra Amarasinghe. Then Santosh Gunatilaka, along with Sarangan, they put up a very good partnership. They were finding the boundary at will. Santosh Gunatilaka playing straight, finding the fence regularly. There was a drop chance. Santosh Gunatilaka was dropped as well by Helabodage. And these two carrying on very well. Sarangan played the top innings today. Good to see him delivering with the bat and getting runs quickly at a faster rate. Then he was out to LBW to Lakshan De Silva. That was a key wicket in the game. And then we had the skipper come in. Vyaskanth played a couple of shots until he was out. Caught as well another top edge. Santosh Gunatilaka continued, and then this catch came in. Brilliant effort by Tarindra Amarasinghe. The umpires had to give him out on field. Karjan, he played a very good knock. Quick fire 29. Found the boundary easily. Played some very innovative cricket. And he was looking very dangerous. He would have probably taken them over closer to 180 until he was caught on the boundary in the penultimate over. The 19th over. Helabodage picked up another wicket. And this is the last over. Captain Ganila picking up the wicket as well. But Edward, beg your pardon, Ranjit Newton hitting a mighty 6 and 2 runs off the last ball. Going for the third. There was a run out in between. So 168 is what the BBK have got. 169 will be the target for DPMC when they come out to bat. For now, of course, there's a bit of a drizzle. The cover's on. We will be back as we get some good news.
Good afternoon, and the covers are off, and umpires and the players have walked in to the middle. 168 is what BBK got in the first innings, and the two openers, Krishan Sanjula, he's from SSC, from Dimasanet College, his school days. With him should be Tharindu Amarasinghe, the opener. And for BBK, it will be some left arm seam, I guess. Yeah. And the rain seems to be coming in. Gets right back into and gets away with that ball. Good delivery from the bowler. That is Rajit Kumar Newton. Rajit Kumar Newton. And tries to go big, but hits the body. Just into the wicket keeper. Got away with that. And seems to be a good delivery from Ranjit. Ranjit runs in. Sanjula gets worked away in his first ball. Manages to get a run as he is off the mark with that single. Gets away with that. Tharindu Amarasinghe. He's gone. Amarasinghe got the bottom edge. Ranjit completes the catch. He's having a little bit of a smile as gets his first wicket. It's a good wicket to take. Tharindu Amarasinghe is a good batsman. And got the bottom edge. Nice low catch. And Amarasinghe departs with the first one in the first over. And with the Amarasinghe is going back to the hut with the new batter, Wanninayaka. He's the main man. He's the key in this chase. It's not going to be easy with 169 on the board. With a bit of slow outfield and dark weather, dark clouds hovering around. With a bit of drops coming in. So it's a good start for BBK with the wicket. And Wanninayaka. Let's see, he played really good cricket in his 50 overs format. But T20 is a different style. He has to go bang bang. You can't mess around with the deliveries. As Ranjit has been very good. Kumar. Today's second match, Haley's taking on Melbourne Biscuits. That will be a cracker of the game. Two finalists in the 50 over competition. And should be a good game. If the weather gods keep the rain away, we will have a good game. Yes, it looks very dark for the last 45 minutes, but doesn't seem the rain coming in. So that's a good sign. Players will like this weather. And the umpire having a bit of exercise with Ranjit straying that away in the leg side. And it is 3 for 1. Just a bit of a tumble. Gets away with that. Gets a single. One in ag of the mark. Both the batters of the mark with the first over. It's 4 for 1 at the end of the first over. That is Jagannathan. Chami Devas was the coach in the 50 overs. I think now it's Jagannathan who is looking at the team. And it will be some spin. Vidushan will be decent. Should be decent to get some good balls into it. Try to get some wickets. Up against the left-hander. Very wise decision to bring in the spinner to the left-hander. He does it well. Sanjula will be on strike. Another good batsman from SSC. Has been scoring a lot in the domestic competitions. Has been given a chance from the management of David Pieris. And 5 for 1. Excellent start for BBK. Chasing that mammoth score. Can't be mammoth, but a decent score. On par. He goes for a boundary. Can't waste a lot of time. Krishan Chandula is decided that he needs to get some boundaries going. And that just bludgeoned it away. Not much connection, but into the gap. Decent bat in it. Looks like a good grinicles in his hands. Lot of meat. This is flighted, and should be out of the park. I saw that was coming in the bottom of the bat, but has gone a long way. I'm sure having a good grinicles in his hands, that is for sure. Both the shots didn't connect much, but both the shots went to the maximum runs. Don't think that is a good move from Vidushan Thiessen to give that ball that much air in this first over. That's what Vyaskant is saying. Why did you put that up into the skies? He says, that was a decent ball, Captain. But the captain was not happy. Repair work done for the ball. And the ball is there. This time he fires in. Already damage done. 12. Suddenly, DPMC have got back into this game with that couple of blows. Otherwise, the innings is nowhere. Oh, look at that puppy. Nice looking. Having a good time. He's up in the stands. He has to look after him. No fear at all. End of the second. 16 for 1. DPMC. It's going to be Ranjit Kumar. Ranjit Kumar. He's in 2 second over. Successful in the first one. Successful in the second one as well. Ranjit Kumar gets his second. Dickwella getting a little bit of a top edge kind of a catch. Not conventional. Just a bit of tennis ball bounce. But prize wicket of Sanjula. Threatening. But too much adventure. Dickwella does it easily. And there goes Sanjula. He goes for 12 of 5. 4, 6 and out. He should have had a look to this bowler before he charged. End of that innings as well. 16 for 2. BBK on top. New batter in. New batter is looks like. Let's see what he is. Who he is. Gets a good delivery. Straight to the man. No run being taken. Background thunder is still on. New batsman is number 4. Should be Sachin Rashmita. Jeevaka Sachin. He's the batter. 900 runs to his name. Have 100 as well. Good capable batter. But he has to go with Dickwella getting his second catch of the over. Ranjit Kumar has his third wicket. Third wicket for 3 runs. Ranjit Kumar doesn't seem to be a familiar name in this kind of generation. Ranjit Kumar. Interesting. Ranjit Kumar should be our fellow commentator's cousin, probably the uncle, Ranjit Kumar. But he has been doing a great job in this afternoon. 3 wickets for 3 runs. Celebrations as he's done the damage. Jeevaka Sachin, JS is gone. His name is Ranjit Kumar Newton. And now this is the pair. Sembakuttige is walking out. He has to. No option with 3 down. So if these two are the last recognized batters who can score 50 plus score, at least 40 plus score. Otherwise, it's not going to be easy. With what an over. 2 wickets already. He is having a good time. Ranjit Kumar Newton. And he has another name as Newton. So Ranjit Kumar is not from Generation Newton. He's surely not from this generation. So interesting name, interesting performance. 3 for 3. Ranjit. Those days I was playing movers. There was a Nandika Ranjit, who was a left arm fast bowler as well. And decent bowler he was. This guy is bowling brilliantly. 4 for 3 of his 1.5 overs. And excellent stuff. Spectators are watching the game today. And the players from the teams of the next game are also coming in. Slowly by surely. That concludes the over. 3 overs done. 17 for 3. And it's going to be a bowling change. Looks like deluction. Edward. Edward. Good appeal, I guess. Another player from North. Edward. His name is it's another good delivery from, seems like it is Edward Deluction. Edward comes in, bowls his off spin, and this time it should be, looks like it's all over. No, umpire decides to signal 4 runs. Looks like it's a 1 bounce and gets to the boundary. That is decent hit from Vaninayaka. $22 for 3. Next game would be Maliban Biscuits and Haley's. Drives well into the gap, but Thiessen is there. It's got that ball. A bit of repair work, bit of brushing and keeping the ball dry because of the wet outfield. Deluction Edward comes in. Oh, the wicket keeper misses it. And Ranjit gets it and gets it cleanly with a couple of runs to Sembakottige. Should have got on to that. That could have been a chance behind the stumps. And again, straight to the man. Fast bowler, very slow to get rid of the ball. End of the fourth over. 26 for 3. Another good delivery. Dabbed and gets a single. This should be need to happen regularly. It's not going to be easy for the batters. Three wickets already down. Excellent bowling from this guy, Ranjit. And this time over the top of Sriram and gets away with a beautiful boundary. Good batting. And that gets the score to 31 of 3 wickets in 4.2 overs. Back cut straight to the man. Got a shy, but no damage done. Run rate is kind of okay. Needs to go on a bit more than that, but in the power play, they can keep moving like this and get to last 10 overs. But they should keep the wickets intact. With Ranjit is bowling his third. He'll keep his last over, I guess. Good bit of batting. Gets away with another single. So after these two balls, we will have a match. We will have the Duckworth Lewis coming in if the rain interrupts the game. So that is a good news. Otherwise, it will be a disaster after scoring and playing the last 20 overs in the first innings. This time, Upish. Looks like it's just a one bounce and into the fence. That is Vaninaika. He looks a good batsman for this competition as well. Goes up and over. With the field has been just up in the circle with the power play. Decides to go with the shot. Connection was good, but couldn't go all the way. But that was happy. 37 into the fifth over, and the long on field has been dropped. I mean, the mid on field has been dropped to long on, and the fine leg is up. So 37, so 7.6 runs per over at the moment. With only the problem is the wickets column, 3 wickets already. I think the best one was the Krishan Sanjula's wicket was Price. He was a good batsman all, and Taridu Amarasinghe also is a decent bat. Comes round the wicket, cuts straight to the man. No run being taken. So 37 for 3 with 5 overs completing. And we have Ricky Sims to take you through to the next 10 overs.
So 5 overs completed, 37 for 3. Required run rate 8.80. David Pieris group doing a decent job, but they have lost 3 wickets up front. This is the key partnership here. Ravindu Sembakuttige and Asita Wandanayaka, 2 very talented players. Former under 19 players, so they will be looking to get this close as possible to this target. 132 of 90 deliveries, not impossible. We have a bowling change. Mahendran Kavilan introduced into the attack. Mahendran Kavilan. It's still a grey, cloudy skies above us. No sunshine at all. But the rain has stayed away, and that's what's important. Pushes it away on the back foot onto the offside. So medium pace. It's coming round the wicket. Foolish delivery. So the good battle on our hands. 2 equal sides, we could say, on paper. This is going to be an interesting run chase. On the pads, tucked away down towards fine leg. Fielder in the circle, that's 4 runs. So easy for Sembakuttige. He picks up a boundary. Much needed for David Pieris. Down the ground. Just a single. Up and over. That's his favorite area. Sembakuttige is very strong through that cover region. Loves it there, whether it's against pace or spin. If it's in the slot, he puts it away quite easily. Very strong. You could see using a lot of bat in bottom hand to get it over the infield. So this partnership is crucial for DPMC if they're going to get to this target. The current run rate is close to the required run rate, so they are doing well, but they need to keep wickets in hand. That they have lost their key wickets. Jivaka Sachin, Tarindu Amar Singh, all back in the hut. So he's under pressure. He's gone for 10. Coming over the wicket now, and that's powerfully struck. He's got the distance. Shot asking to be hit. And had enough of it. Sembakut gave very expensive over that one. 16 of it. And this is excellent batting. They put the pressure back on BBK with this over. Lost the 3 early wickets. But now the momentum back with the batting side. 6 overs done, 53 for 3. So 53 for 3 after 6 overs. Expensive one that from Mahindran. So 6 overs completed, 53 for 3. We'll have a change of bowling. So we have Edward who's been to bowl, Edward the Dilakshan. So they have gone for spin once again. Second over of Edward. First over went for 9. That's in there. One in Naika looking to go over the top, and the field, I feel he misjudged that one. It was the skipper, Vyaskant. He came in quickly. If he was on the boundary line, probably that catch would have been taken. That's a big moment in the game here. BBK needed to break the partnership. One in Naika looking to take on the fielder. Didn't middle it well. We'll take a look at that again. Shot. Put away into the gap. 4 more. So suddenly David Pieris Motor Company have decided to accelerate. Last over went for 16. Now 8 of this over so far. Siddha Vandinayak has moved up to 24-15. Got it right in between those two fielders. 24-15 for him. Sembakut to get 23 or 14. Straight down the ground. And that's 4 more. This is excellent batting. The pressure is back on BBK now. The current run rate has moved up to 9.75. So they're closing the gap between runs and balls. This partnership looking good for DPMC. That's much better. Fired it in. This time I didn't let the batter get under it. Oh, beautifully bowled. Playing right over that one, Sembakut. And Edward Dilakshan has picked up the wicket. Much needed breakthrough. They were going really well. 66 for 3. And the final ball of the 7th over. He was looking to work it on the onside. Missed it completely. And his stumps have been knocked back. Oh, that's very well bowled. Right through the gate. Big breakthrough for BBK. 66 for 4 as Vandinayak departs for 23. beg your pardon, Sembakuttige departs for 23. So Vyas Khan is now going to operate. Will use his height to get a bit of a bounce off this surface. It won't be easy for them to get over him. Shian Asaranga is the new batter. Pulling his first over, Vyas Khan. Too short, drags it down. But that wicket was very vital. Now, soon as the left-hander is out, Vyas Khan has come into the attack. With the right-hander in now. 102 of 77. The current run rate well over 9.35. Required run rate just 7.96. So Shian Asaranga can take a couple of deliveries to settle in. That's well bowled. A bit of turn. Played well inside it. Goes for the big one. That's in the air though. It's a skyer. Field under it. Comfortably holds on to that one. Santosh Gunatilaka. So another wicket goes down. Shian Hasaranga trying to take on the leg spin of Vyas Khan. And that's not easy on this surface. All he did was hit it up in the air. Got the height. Didn't get the distance. So another wicket. This was the orthodox leg spinner. He should have been better off trying to go over long off. Instead, trying to hit him over mid-wicket. Well judged on the boundary. So 67 for 5 now. DPMC. Short delivery, pushed away onto the... Oh, he's overrun it. That's 4 runs. Very poor fielding. The fielder overrunning the ball, not setting himself up for that ball that was spinning away. Vyas Khan will be very angry. There's just a short jab on the onside. Look at him. Just came in very quickly, unfortunately. Made a mess out of that one. Mahendran Kavilan. And concedes a boundary, just letting the pressure off. The new batter is Tarindra Nirmala. Tarindra Nirmala, who is walked in 8 overs, done 71 for 5. So short delivery gets away with it. Edward Dilukshan. Well spread out field. Trying to defend as much as possible. He got a wicket in the last ball of the last over. So pinches a single on the offside. It's a very good battle here. Equal at the moment. Current run rate 8.64. Required run rate thereabouts. 97 of 75 wickets in hand. I think one in Ika is the key to this run chase. So 2 runs of 3 balls. They won't mind that, BBK. Too close to his body. One in Ika first was loading up to try and swing that away. But Edward Dilution just slowing it up, giving it a bit of air. Outthinking the batter. He won't mind the singles at all. Just 3 runs off the over, but needs to end it well here. The final ball of the over. It's been a good one for BBK. He's brought them back into the game with that wicket of Semba Kuttige. Just a single, 4 runs off that over. 9 done, 75 for 5. So the 10th over coming up. Vyaskanth will operate. His first over was a good one. Picked up that wicket. Short delivery though. One in Nayaka doesn't get hold of it. We're coming back for 2. Taking on the field, a slight misfield. This is where BBK have to be careful. Once again, Skavilan is once again in that position. Singles. BBK won't mind the singles. They have to hit a boundary every over DPMC to keep up with the required run rate of almost 9. Slightly short again, but he has the feel for that. 3 deep on the onside. Bit of a bottom edge. That is running down to the boundary. Will be pulled up just inside the ropes by Karjan. So a couple of runs to the total. So 7 off the over so far. This ball is very, very crucial. Works it away, picks up another one. Seven off the over with 1 to go. So they pick up a single. They're going at the required run rate. Floats it up. Will they get one? No, decide against it. Just the 7 runs. So 10 done. 82 for 5 at the halfway mark in this innings. And they need 87 for victory in the balance 60 deliveries.
Ten overs completed, 82 for 5. Now is the time that anything can happen, and it is one in Ayak and BBK, that kind of a game. But luckily, Tarindu came and got 12 runs of 8. So he's supporting as well. So evenly poised game. 86 of 59, 8.6 runs needed. Wickets is the factor. 5 wickets already done. Suddenly, the dark clouds are just going away. We have some light coming into the ground. Cross batted, but straight to the deep mid-wicket fielder. Sarojan, a lot of drying with the ball. Wet ball, it's difficult to spin it. And it's good for the batters. Trying, I don't think these dab shots are working because the outfield is wet. So don't think it will run to the boundary. Maximum you can get 1 or 2. It's better to go with decent shots like that. And gets away with that. Gets a single. Important thing for DPMC, David Pieris Motor Company Group rather. They need to get this next 5 overs. These 5 overs without losing a wicket. If that happens, last 5 overs they have 5 wickets, and with 1 in Ayak, they can launch straight to the fielder Ranjit, and 85. This over has been good from Edward. 3 runs conceded of 5 deliveries. He has a decent spell with a wicket and 29 runs. And dot to finish 3 of the over. 85 for 5 after 11. $85 for 5 after 11. You can see the scoreboard. Mayura Dilhan, Manjula Gannile, Akila Elebodage and Lakshan De Silva to come. So nothing much left in the batting. Manjula can hit the ball a bit, but not a reputed batter. Anything can happen with those batters in the latter part. These two are the key for the outcome of the result of this encounter. This time goes over the top and into the advertising boards. 6 runs to 1 in Ayak. Doesn't feel Vijaykanth is bowling well today because probably with the wet ball he can't handle. A lot of short pitch stuff. I'm sure he's having trouble with the wet delivery, wet ball. But this time a good delivery. And Vaninayaka decides to go downtown. This time it's very good to go with that single. Another 3 or 4 runs in this over is more than enough for them to get satisfied for the next 3 overs. So I'm thinking David Pieris are still in it. This is short and gets away with that. This is excellent. Mind you, that was 6 scored by Tarindu rather. I thought it was one in Aika. So that was interesting. Wide. So 9 runs already in this over with 3 balls to go. Oh, that was a good ball. Little bit of extra bounce and straight to the wicket keeper Dickwell. And 9 runs off this over with a ball to go, I guess. Umpire says it's okay. So last ball to go. This is excellent competition in this game. Both evenly matched teams. We were saying that these two, we can have a good game. But this time, lucky. 1 bounce to Tizan Vitushan. Ends the over. It is 95 for 5 after 12. "74 needed a 48. Just over 9 runs per over required. He's an ambidextrous bowler, Sriram. He can bowl with both hands, but this time he decides to bowl off spin. Same kind of action of Kamid Mendis. Sriram, left-handed batsman. He decides to go ball. Probably he will bowl 2-3 overs. Good lines. Trouble for Tarindu. Couldn't manage to get a single in these first 2 balls. Little bit advice from Vaninayaga saying not to give the wicket away, probably. But he decides to go big into the roof of the MCA stand pavilion. What a hit from Tarindu. Tarindu looks very dangerous with this kind of hitting. This is the second 6 of him. Got 1 or 2 boundaries as well. So Sriram, after 2 dot deliveries, he has gone to the roof. Look at that. Straight into that. Luckily the ball falling down from the other side. And 100 up with that maximum. Cuts well. Already 7 runs of this over with 2 balls to go. Next game will be Haley's taking on Melbourne Biscuits, the 2 teams who has come to the finals of the 50 overs competition. So it will be a close game. That's the 4th match of the competition in the T20s. Haley's lost the match yesterday. And Melbourne Biscuits managed to win their first game, chasing 200 plus. And today, 169 the chase for DPMC. Another single to Tarindu. That surely ends the over. 103, 9 runs of that over. 103 for 5 after 13. That's the target. 65 to get to 42. 9 runs per over. This is a risky option, giving Vitushan the ball with 2 left-handers in. He normally flights the ball as well. This will be interesting. A big hit surely coming in this over. As the match is evenly poised with 30 to Tarindu, Nirmala and Asita Vaninayak on 36. Good game. They were somewhere 10 for 3 in the first few overs, but got away with that. It's bowling a bit quick. Gets a single. $105 for 5. 14th over in progress. Just 1 over for Thiessen. Edged it. It is going. But yes, he's done okay. And collects 2 important runs. He's trying to bowl it flatter and tries to get that overspin like an undercutter to go away from the left-hander. And anyway, manages to give 3 runs at the moment with 2 balls only. Good shot, inside out. Seems like it's over the fence. Yes, it is. 6 more to Vaninayaka. And that over is going to be proven to be expensive. 9 off 3 balls. Look at that. Just up and over. Just managing to get that over that line. And into the 40s. He's 44 of 32. Vital knock. He came at 1 down, I guess. Holding the innings together. Vitushan. This time they're running hard. They are coming back to the second one. Yes. Easily done. 11 of that first 4 balls. And the required run rate has got down to 8.5 now. It was somewhere 9.2. Good stuff from DPMC, David Pieris group. Coming from Division C to compete in this Division 1 tournament. That's a wide. This is not good bowling and not good captaincy to bring in Vitushan for 2 left-handers. With the big shots coming in, it's not easy for him with the wet ball. Already 12 runs conceded with that single. That's 13 and 1 ball to go. Big names will be in action in the afternoon game. A lot of players who played for Sri Lanka, A team Sri Lanka, are representing that match. two big teams. Gets another single. 14 of that over. That sums up the story for Vitoshan. 118 for 5 after 14. It's going to be Santosh Gunatilaka. First time, I guess, he's bowling. And he's been given the ball first time. And going to be for the next 6 overs. And he comes in. That is down to the mid-wicket region. Just a single. And this is a vital over. I told you next 5 overs, if they can bat with 5 wickets and not losing a wicket, it is very, very good in the hands of DPMC. At the moment, they have done the first 4 overs properly with this partnership. In the air, just into the point field, a deep point, gets a single. $120 for 5, 49 required. And 14.2 overs. And that's the inside edge, most likely. Got 1 run there. And next 3 balls is going to be vital. 48 to get of 33 balls. With Vaninayaka in on 48, Tarindu on 38, 34 rather. And that's a huge hit. What an effort from him. Good that it didn't go for the boundary. Stopped inside. So first 4 balls is decent from Santosh. But he couldn't get that wicket. That is the X factor. Need that wicket very quickly. Otherwise, they will have the batting power to finish this target easily. At the moment, favourites should be DPMC with the 2 informed batters in. Gets another single. And last ball to go in this over. 5 balls with getting 1 run. And 46 needed. 8.9 runs per over. And should be another single maybe. That's 50 for Asita Vaninayaka. 50 of 36. Very well played knock from him. That ends the over. 124 for 5 or 15. And it will be a change in commentary.
So this over is going to be crucial in this game. The final over for Vyas Kant. With outside the off stump, he sliced it. It could be out caught, and there you go. I just mentioned this over is going to be the crucial over, the last over for Vyas Kant. And one Inayaka holds out to the deep. Floated it up outside the off stump. Hit me if you can, said Vyas Kant. One Inayaka took on the bowler. Could not find the middle of the bat. Sliced it. And a good catch on the boundary. So big partnership has ended. 124 for 6 now. Set better. One Inayaka out for 50 of 37 deliveries. Been a very good innings. But I feel it's a game changing moment here. The skipper coming into the attack. Look at it. Very wide. Didn't bowl it in the arc. The fielder did well to hold on to that one comfortably. It's a crucial breakthrough. And now once again the game in the balance. Because they were cruising. Sarangan taking on that catch. David Pieris looking good with that partnership. Suddenly things have started to change. Goes for it, first ball. Has he got the distance? I don't think he has. He's out caught as well. Another good catch coming in from the boundary. That's not good cricket. We'll let you know who held on to that one. But that was a good catch, certainly running in from the boundary. So 2-2 to Vyas Kant. As the skipper comes and goes, Manjula Ganile. He looked to take on the bowler. Didn't middle it. Not easy. Vyas Kant is a tricky customer. Well experienced. And the fielder coming in from the boundary holds on to it. It was Sarangan, I think, once again. Yes, he is. So he's picked up 2 catches, and Vyas Kant has picked up 2 wickets. 2-2 for the couple, we may call it. This is excellent. So BBK gradually but surely putting on the pressure, piling on the pressure. The game has changed on its head. From 5 wickets down, suddenly they are 7 wickets down. And still 45 to get. You just feel that Tarinder Nirmala is the key to this run chase now. Short delivery once again. He was looking to pull at the last moment. Unable to get it away. Akil Elabadage. Quicker one down the leg side. Turned a bit too much. We'll have to re-bowl it. He's picked up 3 wickets, the skipper. Oh, that went the other way. That was the googly. The wrong one. Didn't pick it at all, Elabadagi. Beautifully bowled. 2 wickets, 2 dot balls, wide and a dot ball. Just the single of the over, that wide. When you're chasing over 9 runs per over, if you can execute an over of this manner, that's brilliant. Leaves it alone. Rightly so. I think he wanted to see off Vyas Kant. His ball is 4 overs for 23. Picked up 3 wickets. 16 done. 125 for 7. Santosh Gunatilaka, his first over went for 6. Crucial part in the game here. Tarinder Nirmala holds the chances of David Pieris winning this game. The required run rate has moved up to 11 thanks to that excellent over from Vyas Full right in the black hole. This is good bowling. Takes it on the full, charges the bowler. Just a single. BBK won't mind the singles. Sister boundaries, they need to stop. Elabodage will have to do something now. He's faced 4 deliveries, hasn't scored a run. Again, misses it. Just a swing at that one. This is good bowling. Looking to bowl full. Gets bat on ball. He'll pick up a single. He needs to be doing that every ball. But they need to find the boundary here. Required run rate to over 12 runs per over. They need a couple of boundaries in this over just to keep up with that required rate. Tarinder Nirmala has to do something different. Is hit it, but straight to the field. Once again, a single. Santosh Gunatilaka looking to go full. He's bowled a couple of full tosses, but he's got away with it. Big inside edge. And that's 4 runs. Lucky, lucky, lucky. But that's an important boundary, very important boundary for David Pieris. And Elabodage, he doesn't mind how it comes, long as it comes. Spoils the excellent over. Just 3 runs until then. Still a good one though. And they pick up a boundary, 7 off it. But still, BBK won't mind because the required run rate is over 12 runs per over. So the game is really close, 37 of 18. The key is Tarinder Nirmala. Krishna Sriram is going to operate. Takes it on the full. Just a single once again. Coming back for the second. Hesitation in the center. Could be out. No, poor return. Poor return to the non-striker's end. Vyaskant, the fielder, the skipper. Needed a better one. 2 runs. Game is getting closer. They need a couple of boundaries. But the fielder should have gathered that, I thought. Poor attempt. There goes the big one. Has he got the distance? He has. Nirmala has picked up the boundary they were looking for. That's a huge 6. He moves into 45 now of just 32 deliveries. Score blues down to 29 required of 15 deliveries. A couple of more boundaries like that and this game is going to change. That was a good hit. So Sriram is under pressure. He's gone for 17. He's just in his second over. What are the options that BBK have? Santosh Gunalthilaka will probably bowl the next over, the 19th. And who is going to bowl the last over? We'll have to wait and see. So 3 balls left in the over. Down the ground, will he come back for 2? Needs to come back for 2. Elabodage has to take the risk. No, he hasn't taken the risk. Good fielding. Quick return. Short boundary straight. So this last 2 deliveries are very important. Elabodage has to find the boundary. If he can find the boundary here, then the run rate is going to drop. $12 needed. Now this lost ball, nothing to lose here for Elabodage. He has to go for it, try and find the boundary. Just take on the bowler. 9 runs off the over so far, nothing to lose in this delivery. Goes, misses it. Doesn't run, rightly so. So 2 overs remaining, 28 runs required, 141 for 7 after 18. So Santosh Gunalthilaka is going to operate. He's going to bowl his 3rd over, the 19th of the innings. This is a crucial over. Big inside edge. Very well bowled. Very well bowled right in the block hole. Looking to charge Nirmala. Doesn't get under it. Again another full delivery outside the off stump. This is excellent bowling. This is a very good bowling. Now they need a couple of sixers here, no doubt about it. David Pieris. Straight down the ground. Just a single. Runs not coming. This is unfortunate now for David Pieris. They had the momentum, but since the departure of Wani Naik, things have dried up. Akile Labadage hasn't been able to find the boundary. All the pressure on the shoulders of Tarinder Nirmala. Oh, very well bowled. Very well bowled. He was looking for the reverse sweep. Santosh Gunatilaka going wide outside that off stump. And Nirmala didn't take it on at the end. Should have probably tried to play the shot instead of waiting. It was too wide. But a fair delivery, you can say. So 4 dot balls. It's all a lost cause now, you feel, for David Pieris. Unless these 2 deliveries disappear to the boundary. There goes the big one. This time gets hold of it. That's a full toss. Can he hit another 6? Get it down to 16 of the last over. So the final delivery is very crucial. The final delivery. In the slot, slices it. It's in the air for a while. Field under it, falls safe. So just the 7 runs of that over. 22 runs required of 6 deliveries, or 21 of 6 is going to be real difficult now for David Pieris. Tarinder Nirmala in the process has got to a 50, a very good half century. Along with Asita Wani Naik has really set the tempo. Played some very good shots. Found the boundary several times, some big hits. That was a one that went onto the roof. And that was that last one. Couple of very good sixers. But he needs at least 3 of them in this final over. So 53 of 39 deliveries, 4 fours, 6 fours, 1 4. 4 sixers and 1 4. A strike rate of 135. So the final over to be bowled. I think it's going to be Ranjit Newton. That's the left armer. 3 for 15 to him. Down the leg side. He'll be disappointed though. He thought that was a ball that should have disappeared for 6. With the angle, if he got any bet on it, it would have been a boundary. Still, he has 6 deliveries now left. Ranjit Kumar Newton, 3 for 16 for him today. That's a big one. Good sound of the bat. That's gone a long way. That would have been 6 on any ground. That's massive. Picked up the length early. Going short, Ranjit Kumar Newton. And Tarinder Nirmala hanging on the back foot. Swinging with the angle. The ball coming into the left hander. That was a solid shot. Good execution. 14 of 5. This game is getting interesting. Another boundary here, and you feel that David Pieris will have hold of it. Down the ground as he got the distance. He has. That's 4 more. Well, well, well. 4 deliveries, 10 runs to get. Ranjit Kumar Newton, who bowled brilliantly in the first 3 overs, under pressure now. Tarinder Nirmala. He's moved to 63 of 41. He's really taking this game on. It's been a very good knock. Calculated risk. It was in the slot. This time deciding to go straight, the safest place. Long off and long on, but pretty wide. And he's found the boundary. Again. And out. Vyaskant on the boundary. That was a good field set in. The long off in the previous delivery was very wide. We saw Dickwella getting him very straight. And he hit it straight down his throat. This is the experience, a good captaincy. And the experience behind the stumps from Dickwella. Got the mid off straight and he's picked up the wicket. But a very good innings. He thought he could clear the ropes, but Vyaskant, the sharp catch that was travelling. And very good innings by Tarinder Nirma. 63 of 42. 2 fours, 5 sixers. So there you go, 2 balls. Oh, beg your pardon. 3 deliveries left. 10 runs, still possible. Nothing is impossible. Oh, misses it and is out caught. Faint edge. So 5 wickets for Ranjit Kumar Newton. 5 for 26 for the youngster. Exceptional. He picked up 3 wickets in the start in the power play. And now comes back. Considered 10 runs, but he's got 2 wickets. 5 for 26 for the young man. He richly deserves it. Getting them close. It was a shortish delivery. Looking for a wild swing. And faint edge to the wicket keeper. Still not over. 6 and a 4. And the game will be done. But I think the problem is they don't have a set batter there. As Lakshan De Silva departs. T20 game. First time in history. International game. That's through the coverage. And oh, 1 bounce over the fielder's head. They'll come back for 2. So 8 runs required. Unless the bowler errors, bowls a no ball, bowls a wide. This game is all but over for David Pieris. But it has been a very good run chase. No doubt about it. The surface keeping good. Runs on offer. In the block hole. He goes for it. And that's another excellent catch. Brilliant stuff on the boundary. Nathan Dilakshan takes a very good catch coming in. 6 for Ranjit Kumar Newton. 6 for 28 of his 4 overs. What a spell. Brilliant. He will take it. He's bowled well, bowled with root control. And that was a very good catch. Akita Elabadage will be unbeaten on 5. He just could not get going here. David Pieris and a good run chase have just fallen short. And the winner is Ranjit Kumar Newton. 6 for 28 of 4 overs. What a performance with the ball. As they walk back to the pavilion, they'll be disappointed. Their first game in this T20 tournament, played the Division C and got here. They'll shake hands as they get back. We'll take a look at the batting card. So there you go, Asita Vaninayak, 50 of 38. And Ravindu Sembakutti, 23. Tarindu Nirmal, 63 of 42. They were the ones that really got them close. They lost wickets early. Tarindu Amarasinghe, Kavisha, Krishana, Sanjula were key wickets. Jivaka Sachin as well fell early. 6 extras, so very disciplined with the ball, BBK. That partnership between Tarindu Nirmal and Vaninayak set them going. But when Vaninayak got out, things started to fall away. Tarindu Nirmal had to do it alone, and it was just too much. 161 all out. Right at the top, 6 for 28 of 4 was 13 dot deliveries. Ranjit Kumar Newton, he was the star. Vitushan was expensive today. Edward Dilakshan 4 was 1 for 29, did a good job. Kavilan went for 16. Vyaskant as always 3 for 23. Shyam Sun, the 2 overs fighting, and Gunatilaka, Santosh Gunatilaka 3 overs for 20, did a decent job, but towards the end, BBK winning by 7 runs. So that was the first wicket. He picked up 6 wickets today, 6 for 28. Important wickets at the start. Kumar Newton got going. After 2 a positive start, Kumar Newton bowled brilliantly. Got the ball to skid on. That was beautifully bowled. Getting Sachin out, caught behind. Dikwal was very good behind the stumps today. Then Vaninayak and Sembakutti put up this partnership. They played some very good shots. And the things were looking very good for them. Some very big hits, Sembakutti. But then he was clean bowled by the off spinner. And since then, it was getting difficult. Some very good hits by the 2 left-handers. Vaninayak looked really good today. That was the wicket of Sembakutti. He was bowled, beautifully bowled by Dilakshan. Nirmala came in. That was the wicket of the next wicket to fall, and then Nirmala came in. They put up that very good partnership. They were striking the ball well. Things were looking good. They were on their way. At that moment, David Pieris looked really set to take this game away. That was a very good half century by Vaninayak until he was out of the bowling of Vyaskant. Slice in one towards extra cover. The very next ball, Gunny, the skipper came and he went. That was 2 wickets in, 2. Sarangan the catcher. Everybody got a boundary, but he could not get going. That's where I think the game slipped away. 5 of 9 for him. It was all down to Nirmala. He had to do the bench alone. Struck some big sixers, but it was way too much because runs weren't coming from the other end. But he showed his skill, his talent. That he could hit the big shots as well. This was when he was caught on the boundary. Then 2 in 2 there. Lakshan De Silva came and went, and the final wicket moves out too long on to end with 6 wickets for Newton. So that's it. BBK winning that game by 6 runs. Game number 2 will be coming up shortly when Haley's group of companies taking on Maniban Biscuits. It's going to be a thriller. And approximately half an hour from now, we'll be back with the second game for today.